Today we talk about the prettiest IEM that I ever seen to date. Hello guys, it's Jordan from Jordan Review. Today I'm introducing to you all the brand called Artpical, a brand from China, and they show up in CanJam Singapore 2025. So they have two IEM that I would like to show it to all of you because of how special it is, and also how I like how the way they do their IEM. So first of all, let's get to the star of the show. This IEM that I'm holding right now here is called the Artpical Michael. So they have two IEM. One is Michael, the other one is of course Lucifer. So characters from Bible. So this is the angel, this is the fallen angel, which is devil. So their theme is very specific, at the same time that they also very specific to have this very attentions to detail kind of workmanship, and also they try to tune the IEM to what they're supposed to be. So let's talk about it in terms of like outlook, because there are a lot of things to talk about. So this IEM called the Michael is so-called the angel. So the design language of it is that it has a lot of feathers. Yeah, so angel feathers. Yeah, so and it's not just printed onto the shell itself, flat surface printed. No, it is I would say have layer upon layer. So you have different layer of feathers like just overlapping onto each other, and also is very small and very fine kind of feather. I'm not sure whether how they do it, but it's really nice, and from different angle you'll be able to see different color of this IEM as well. So normally it does look like blue, and in certain angle or certain lighting it kind of look like purple or purple with blue. So and it's really nice, and also the feathers inside the IEMs. So like I said, it's not flat printed, so the feathers inside is kind of like 3D. So different angle again inside the IEM, the feathers will have shadows like overlaying on each other, and also the purple bluish thingy that I mentioned just now, it just shift color a little bit. So it might be the prettiest IEM that I've seen so far, and also I like how they do the seam line. So this IEM, it is seamless. Yeah, so you can't see any seam here, and I like how they do the feather like continuation to from the faceplate all the way to the back of the IEM. Everything is really nice. I can see that in terms of like outlook alone, this IEM, let me guess that it's around like what, $3,000, $5,000. Might be the prettiest IEM that I've seen, but yeah, it's not that expensive, of course. So this IEM is a tri-brick IEM, so having 1 DD, 3 BA and 2 EST. Yeah, so it's a tri-brick IEM, and it's selling I think around like 900 plus USD. So almost near a lot of the other tri-brick IEM out there, like the TA Audio Monarch. So let's talk about the outlook of the other IEM, which is the Lucifer. It's really called Lucifer. So it is a IEM in red. It also have these feathers going on. So the feathers over here are lesser. One thing is that it's lesser, and also is in red. So because it's fallen angel, so to match the theme, they make it like so very pretty, and I would say that it's really comfortable to wear. So for the Michael, because it is leaning towards the slightly bigger side, chunkier side, if I wear the Michael, I'll show you. If I wear the Michael, the IEM just will protrude out a little bit out from my ear. Yeah, so not the fullest or snug fit, but as for the Lucifer, because it's smaller, so I'll be able to fit it very nicely and really comfortable. And as for the Lucifer, there are a lot of other details inside the design of the IEM. So it has like, if I'm not mistaken, it has like 6 feathers, and also the star at the center of the faceplate because of like devil, and also the star is also having 6 hexagon star, and there are other. My friends told me that there are something else about the number 6 there. So 666 is devil. So there are some other elements in there that is 6, but I haven't spent a lot of time looking at it. So it's an IEM that company that make attentions to details to the maximum level. So it's really nice. Let's talk about the sound. So as for sound, they are also a company that try to not just do a really pretty faceplate, then just totally forgot about the sound. In terms of sound, they also done a very good job in terms of like performance and to how matching it was to the IEM name and design. So for the Michael, the Tri-Brick IEM, it is, I would say, towards the more trebly and also a little bit towards open, very airy, very wispy kind of sound. So it's perfect for if you're listening to like vocals or things with slightly a little bit with I'll say orchestra-ish, because it's not the widest thing ever. It's not very super wide sounding, but if you listen to things with a little bit of instruments, you will love the imagings on this IEM very much. And also if you like female vocals and you are the kind that you like TA Audio Oracle, but you want it like even more of that, you want it to be super airy and super wispier, then maybe the Michael is the way to go, because I think this the way of them doing I would say the IEM called Michael, as if you are like angel. It's just very gentle and very holy kind of sound. So as for the Lucifer is a really fun, aggressive, I would say bassier, very kind of sound. So it is bassy, of course, and then at the same time that it gives you very good details that which shock us. So at the first time when we listened to the Lucifer, so real story is that my boss thought that this is a hybrid IEM having DD and BA, because it, despite having very good bass, very punchy bass, it has good details. So it's like, how can it be? It must be hybrid IEM. So to our surprise is that this IEM is 10mm dynamic driver, which is like wow, because usually dynamic drivers will not be able to give you the best detail out of it. So I think in terms of like aggressiveness, bass response, attacks, and also detail retrieval, the Lucifer is really well done. And in terms of like personal preference, I would prefer the Lucifer a little bit more. And also forgot to mention about the price is that the Lucifer is selling around almost like 400 USD, which is like way cheaper than the Michael, and it is a little bit more suited to my preference, to my library, like J-pop. You want it to be aggressive, you want it to be fun. So this is something that you guys can look out for. And also the fit is really good. And also I would say that in a conclusion, I would like give both of them in terms of like outlook 10 out of 10. In terms of like sound, I think they are pretty well done. But if I were to nitpick for both of them, so the Michael is, I just hope that it has a little bit more body, a little bit more grounded, a little bit more body. But come to think of it is that if it's grounded, a little bit more body, then it might not sound like an angel after all. So it is how it is. I think a lot of people still like this kind of sound signature. And as for the Lucifer, I think it is pretty well done at the bass, pretty well done at like vocal and also detail retrieval, but just that it's not the widest sounding. It's just slightly a little bit narrow in terms of like sound stage. But I think yeah, this is how people say like the devils is always near you. So this is how they tune the IEM as well. I think overall it is an IEM that worth checking out. So for those of you who are interested, you can actually go to Zeppelin and Call and give it a try. We haven't really like officially took it in yet, because there's still a lot of discussion to go about, but we have the demo already. So if you ever felt that you want to have a look how pretty it is, just drop by Zeppelin and Co and you guys will be amazed. So see you all, bye bye.